Hats off to LeBron, man. I mean, like I said, I'm one of his hugest critics. So
that's Skip Bayless.
This
This is the end of the third quarter. LeBron James, a shot in history. LeBron stands alone.
We were showing the game live as a very historical moment for NBA.
LeBron James.
LeBron James, NBA scoring leader, NBA scoring champ, what? 38,800 and counting, honestly, the way he's going, unless he retires this year, which I don't see happening, he could probably hit 40,000.
Based on his health and stuff like that, he don't seem to be slowing down. Dude's averaging 30 this year.
He got 40 right now, don't he?
No, I'm talking about for the season.
Yeah,
he's averaging 30.
great.
It's even the taper off, he's going to be playing, averaging over 20 probably for the next few years. So, but looking at this game, the game's on right now. It's about 2 minutes left. Lakers is down by 13. Looks like OKC is fuck LeBron and that record.
Big of a moment as this was, they stopped the game for an extremely long period of time.
Man, I thought that was interesting. I didn't think that they would do that.
Bro, the game damn near ended once he hit that bucket,
Pretty much.
bro. His kids came out on the floor. Everybody came out on the floor. Game was over at that point in time. I mean, It literally was at a standstill for a very momentous moment. Don't get me wrong. It was a huge moment for the NBA sports and just in general. So I will say congratulations, LeBron James. You deserve it. And if I do got a glass. Here's to many more points. Set yourself apart from the next person that's dreaming to be big and dreaming to beat you. Cheers to you, sir. But back to what I was saying, it was hella long.
It was.
Gave the team ample amount of time to just chill, catch their breath. They were hydrated. Gatorade.
Shit. OKC definitely was hydrated.
Man, they came back out and was like, oh, y'all thought y'all was close? Y'all thought y'all was finna finish this strong? Negative.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. How'd you feel about it, Warren? I mean, obviously, we want to talk about the ending of his speech, but how'd you feel about it?
Man, shout out to LeBron, man. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan. I mean, as some people know.
Shit.
Right.
I'm highly critical of LeBron, but this was a milestone for him. Honestly, this is something that he needed on his resume to compare him to MJ. Because I don't think rings-wise, he's not going to get there. I mean, just looking at the current layout with the Lakers, I don't think they have what it takes to win a championship this year. I mean, unless they do something crazy during the summer and they add a huge piece to make him a contender next year. But, I mean, he's 2 rings down. He has 4. He needs 2 more to at least tie MJ. And, I mean, at his age, it's going to be kind of tough, especially with these young guns they got in the league nowadays. Hats off to LeBron, man. I mean, like I said, I'm one of his hugest critics. So
that's Skip Bayless.
This was a definite a good milestone for him, and I mean, he's a martyr for us. You know what I mean? Especially for the culture. So I'm happy for LeBron.
Yeah, what you got on it, Rob? How you feeling? Laker fan.
He eclipsed probably a all-time great Laker. Kareem, but this is a huge moment in sports, and LeBron gets a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And from my perspective, I don't think it's all justified. How much he gets, and I think he should be celebrated and appreciated for all his accomplishments, not just this one. I will say was definitely impressed and appreciated his, the ending of his speech.
What it is tonight, so fuck, man. Thank you guys.
Keeping it authentic, man.
I love it.
Just saying fuck.
It's exhausting.
That's
Yeah.
but that sums it up for him. That sums it up, and that was a real reaction from him. And I think I think we were talking about it because we had it on the live. On the IG, and I think one of the questions I think I brought up to you was, did he expect it? It was a moment where the camera was focused on him, and you could tell he's thinking in his head. Do you think he would have been able to place himself in this moment before he got into the league? Was this something he was thinking about? Before he got into the league, did he think he'd be at this moment that he's at right now? And I think the biggest LeBron fan couldn't have called that. You know what I mean? So I think this is a huge accomplishment. Like, you want to compare this to a lot of the great records just in sports.
Shout out to LeBron. Shout out to his family. The image that they've been able to portray, not only just LeBron James, but his son.
That part.
His son growing up in his shoes. Not a lot of people who are athletes have their sons come out, and I'm not even going to say he's had a successful career, but at least, he's looking good as a young guy growing up. But being able to handle the limelight and keep family private, to an extent, it's crazy, man. He wears many crowns, many mantles, just in general. Not only the father, the champion, the leading all-time scorer, the expectation of your kid being a great. I mean, let's look at Michael Jordan's kid. He played ball, but everybody knows him.
Oh, he playing ball. He playing ball with
Scottie
Pippen's wife.
You know what I'm saying? He playing ball.
Scottie.
Hey.
Just happy to be able to see it, and see it live as we did. Just he hit all draws on that shot.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
It was a moment,
bro. I think that almost outshined the actual shot. Like, that's like that was good. I like that. I know a lot of he's gonna take some heat for it. You already know there's gonna be some Jesus freaks out there, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, my son was watching the game and he heard him say fuck." And then they're gonna be like, "He's not a role model." They're gonna be on Fox News. Watch.
It's kind of hard to kind of remain in that limelight and continue to look like someone to really mimic your life around, man. Just an iconic person. So
no, absolutely.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, no, he regardless of whatever you feel like he ranks on the basketball of all-time great list, what you can't deny is what he's done off the court.
Right.
Definitely role model, not only person but family man. So I think that's a huge impact on a lot of people, and I think that's we're kind of in an age right now where we feel like this generation we don't have any heroes. We feel like all our heroes basically was lost, back in the 60s.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Right,
So like
right.
we feel like almost the generations that preceded after the 60s and the civil rights movement and things like that seem to be, we don't really have that signature. And I think this is somebody that you can at least put out there and say, you know what, this man is doing it right.
Right.
All right, so, fuck, man. Thank you, guys.